The evolution of Godzilla. How the monster changed over the decades. From a terrifying force of nature to a pop culture icon, Godzilla has evolved in more ways than one over the decades. So grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's take a monstrous trip down memory lane to see just how our favorite kaiju has changed over the years. The birth of a legend. Godzilla in 1954. The year is 1954. Post-war Japan is still grappling with the aftermath of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Out of this context comes Gojira, directed by Ishiro Honda. This wasn't just any monster movie, it was a powerful allegory for the devastating effects of nuclear weapons. Godzilla emerges from the depths of the ocean, awakened and mutated by nuclear radiation. He wasn't just smashing buildings for fun, he represented the very real fears of nuclear annihilation. Let's talk about that original design. The suit was created using a technique called suitmation, basically, an actor in a rubber suit stomping around miniature sets. It might sound cheesy now, but back then, it was groundbreaking and added a tangible presence that CGI sometimes misses today. The Showa era, 1954 to 1975. Moving into the Showa era, Godzilla started to lighten up a bit. The films transitioned from dark and serious to more lighthearted and even campy sci-fi adventures. Godzilla went from being the villain to the hero, defending Japan from all sorts of other monsters. We saw epic showdowns with the likes of King Kong, Mothra, and Rodan. His design evolved too. The suits became less scary and more kid-friendly, with bigger eyes and a somewhat cuddly appearance. And who could forget that adorable tail slide attack or his victory dance in Invasion of Astro Monster? The hiatus and revival. Return of Godzilla, 1984. After 1975, Godzilla took a bit of a breather. But in 1984, he made a roaring comeback with The Return of Godzilla. This film marked a return to the dark and serious tone of the original. Godzilla was back to being a force of nature, a reminder of humanity's hubris. Technological advancements meant better special effects. The suits were more detailed, and animatronics allowed for more expressive movements. Godzilla now had a menacing glare that could send shivers down your spine. The Heisei era, 1984 to 1995. Enter the Heisei era. This period saw a continuation of the more serious tone, with films directly connected in a single continuity. Godzilla's design got a major upgrade. He was bigger, bulkier, and downright intimidating. The stories delved deeper into his origins and biology. We were introduced to new adversaries like Biollante, a giant plant monster with Godzilla's DNA, and reimagined old foes like King Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla. Themes of genetics, biotechnology, and the ethics of scientific advancement were front and center. The Millennium Era, 1999 to 2004. Just when you thought Godzilla couldn't surprise us anymore, the Millennium Era rolls in. Each film in this era was mostly a standalone story, allowing for creative freedom and fresh takes on the legend. Godzilla 2000 kicked things off with a bang, featuring a revamped Godzilla battling extraterrestrial threats. GMK portrayed Godzilla as an evil entity possessed by the spirits of those lost in World War II. These films blended nostalgia with modern filmmaking techniques. Godzilla in the New Age, the Reiwa era, 2016 present. Fast forward to the Reiwa era, and Godzilla is breaking new ground once again. Shin Godzilla, in 2016 was a game-changer. Directed by Hideaki Anno, it offered a fresh, and somewhat terrifying, take on the monster. This film served as a political satire, focusing on the government's response to Godzilla's attack. Godzilla's design was radically different. He went through multiple forms, evolving throughout the movie. We also saw Godzilla venture into the anime world with the Netflix trilogy. These films explored deep themes about humanity's survival and relationship with nature. Godzilla goes global. Hollywood adaptations. Of course, we can't forget about Godzilla's trips to Hollywood. First up was the 1998 Godzilla film. While it had its moments, many fans felt it missed the mark. Then came Legendary Pictures' MonsterVerse, starting with the 2014 Godzilla. This film paid homage to the original while bringing Godzilla into the modern era. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, in 2019 upped the ante, bringing in classic monsters like Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. Evolution of Godzilla's design and abilities. Throughout the decades, Godzilla's look and abilities have undergone some serious changes. Physically, he's grown larger, his skin texture has varied, and his dorsal plates have changed shapes and sizes. Godzilla's abilities have also expanded. Special effects evolved from suitmation to CGI, allowing for more dynamic and detailed portrayals. Beyond his iconic atomic breath, we've seen him unleash nuclear pulses, display impressive regenerative powers, and even harness new energy attacks. Godzilla's role in reflecting social and environmental issues. One of the most fascinating aspects of Godzilla is how he mirrors real-world issues. Originally, he represented nuclear anxiety in the wake of World War II. As time went on, he became a symbol for environmental concerns, like pollution and climate change. Godzilla often embodies humanity's mistakes, whether it's tampering with nature, unchecked technological advancement, or environmental neglect. The monster's impact on pop culture. Godzilla isn't just a movie character, he's a cultural phenomenon. His influence is seen in countless other films, TV shows, and media. Merchandise ranges from action figures and collectibles to t-shirts and even Godzilla-themed snacks. The future of Godzilla. So, what's next for our favorite kaiju? The monsterverse is potentially expanding, with fans hoping to see more classic monsters make a comeback. Godzilla continues to evolve with the times, addressing contemporary issues and adapting to new filmmaking technologies. The evolution of Godzilla. From a symbol of nuclear devastation to a defender of Earth, he's reflected our fears, hopes, and dreams. His ability to change with the times while staying true to his core is what makes him such an enduring icon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. What's your favorite Godzilla era or movie? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any future content. Until next time, stay awesome and keep embracing your inner monster fan.